For someone to want to ban 40, 50, 60, however many years that they've been working tirelessly on a cure, why would somebody want to take that away?
The proposed legislation would be absolutely devastating to our efforts to really make a difference in tackling some of the worst diseases confronting the people of Wisconsin and beyond.
Legislation is proposing to do is criminalize that research and innovation. And the way that it does that is the use of any tissue that's derived from abortion, and that includes cell lines.
We have a cell line called the HEK 293 cell line, and this has been around since the 70s. We are focused on making vaccines, particularly flu vaccines, better. If the legislation that people are talking about were put into law, I would immediately become a criminal in this state.
And we have a number of very, very good biotechnology companies that are absolutely dependent upon the research environment that the medical colleges and the universities provide. So if this all collapses, we'll lose the whole biotech sector.
Policymakers have to be very careful about the message they're sending and about the impact that this has not only on the discovery of cures for disease, but also on economic development and job creation efforts developed as a result of these incredible companies that are created as a result of ideas that are spun out of the university research labs.
The very, very simple reality is if that type of legislation is passed, companies like ours will either A, not get started, or B, leave, because we have no choice, because it's part of our industry. Neoclone does not work with stem cells. We never have. But the work we do is impacted by stem cell research. You simply cannot try to ban that part of the world and expect the rest of it to stay healthy, because the discoveries have been made. They are now part of our industry. You can't just turn off that part of the industry and expect the rest of the industry to function properly.
The problem is that cells that have come from elective abortions have been used in science for over 40, close to 50 years now. And these are used for so many things that these cells are a bedrock of scientific investigation. They impact every aspect of what nearly all labs do, because they are used to provide reagents and proteins that we use in the laboratory on a day-to-day basis.
I would bet on the fact that these people that are fighting to ban this type of research have never had to wake up and see their child suffer, to see their child not be able to go to the bathroom on their own, to lose that dignity. It's so wrong. We have made so much progress. Christopher Reeves lived his life to help find a cure, and we're so close. And somebody's gonna sneak that out from under us? I mean, that's just a horrible thought.
You could be the one in the accident tomorrow, and it could be you who would be not able to move your hands or legs. You know, researchers are people first too, and the reason they do what they do is because they want to help create treatments that benefit patients who have no hope.
I know 100% with every ounce of my being that if that research was banned, all of us we'd have no hope again. That hope, you know, keeping that alive in our soul, that's what keeps me going. And just being able to get up out of bed each day.
The use of fetal cells is one of many really important tools that we have to work with as we try to understand the causes of diseases like cancer and diabetes and develop treatments including preventative treatments like vaccines.
Most legislators and policymakers have family members with severe and significant health problems that they would like to get resolved, and this research is the only way to do that.
I know that if I go to bed tonight and I pray and say 10 Hail Marys and 20 Our Fathers, I'm pretty certain that God is not just, I know that I'm just not going to get up and walk tomorrow morning just on my own. It is going to take a medical miracle, and that's going to be God working through the amazing scientists that we have doing things, just like at the Medical College of Wisconsin with Dr. Krapat. We're so close that I can taste it, you know, like we're just so close to that cure. And it is just so sad to think that it could all end.
A big arm of the medical college is to conduct research to advance healthcare. And so by banning this type of cell line, it really would shut down the whole research arm of the college.
The HEK cell line is a human embryonic kidney cell. We use it on a daily basis. We have to use that. I could probably name 20 labs out here that use it on a daily basis. That has nothing to do with anyone's position on abortion today. Looking forward, however you feel about that, you are not going to prevent one abortion by shutting our company down.
I can say with absolute confidence that these research tools have never been linked to anyone's decision to have an abortion. The question really is, on those occasions where that decision is made, should we allow some good? Some of the research that's going on is targeted at infertility. And so this can be life-promoting for new life as well as for people whose lives are threatened.
My experience with former Governor Thompson, who was a pro-life Catholic governor, he felt that this kind of research was extremely important, not only because of the potential for curing some of our most difficult diseases, but the economic development and job creation opportunities that provided our citizens. The biotechnology promise in Wisconsin is a growing one. There are significant numbers of jobs being created all over the state. When I meet with legislators and we invite them out here to the University Research Park, the first thing that's usually asked is, how can we be helpful? And my response is, first and foremost, do no harm. And legislation like this does a lot of harm.
To the extent that you share with me a commitment to develop ways of preserving human life, to find ways to really stop the devastation caused by, inflicted on patients and their families, please do not take away from us a valuable tool in that ongoing quest. Please do not remove Wisconsin as a major player in helping to attack some of the worst disease scourges facing our nation and our world.
This kind of legislation sends the wrong message to our research communities who are just trying to do the right thing for the citizens of the state of Wisconsin, and we ought to allow them to do that.